Right. So for the Legend Anthology, your phone's fixed. That's good. I know I said I was gonna play Resonators for both, but I decided to have a last-minute change after a certain song from Duel Links has been stuck in my head all day. So I decided to swap my deck last minute, and as you can see, I don't even have the extra deck fully assembled. I don't know what to fill out the rest of the extra deck with, but I'm playing Sacred Beast Yubel for the event. And they hit Yubel pretty hard. Pretty much all the Yubel cards are at like 1 for the event. Like all the important cards, you know, Nightmare Pain, Nightmare Throne, Phantom, which is fine because again, the Yubel which is fine because I always plan to use Yubel as more of like a little sub-engine rather than like an actual core part of the deck. The main goal of the deck is obviously Sacred Beast, so I'm not sure about ratios for the Yubel cards. I figured, you know, just 1 Lotus. And what do you mean, became my sword to destroy? I've always been a fan of Sacred Beasts. I've literally been a fan of Sacred Beasts since like I saw them in the anime. Like I literally own the Sacred Beast IRL. I just decided to throw in, I even have like the Yubel cards in my Sacred Beast deck, except, you know, I don't have any of the new Yubel cards. Like again, Yubel is like a small engine more than anything. It's not a core part of the deck. Like that's all it is. Not the Sacred Beast, yeah. Super Poly target, Starving Venom and Loving Defender. Those are my Super Poly targets. And I just don't know what to fill out the rest of the extra deck with, so, you know. I have a little fun tech here with Pentastag, and that deals with Raviel. So usually when I summon Raviel, my goal is to summon him behind the extra monster zone, so that I could potentially make Pentastag and have an OTK option with Shimmering Scraper. Shimmering Scraper on Raviel plus Pentastag can pretty much mean potential OTKs, even if your opponent has monsters in defense, so that's the whole reason for that tech. And then just some level 1 links for whatever reason. But I know the ratios are a bit wonky, especially for the Yubel cards, like only 1 Samsara and 2 Grave Squirmer. And then of course, you know, 1 of each Yubel card in the main deck, so we'll just see how it goes. And if I find more cards to add to the extra deck, I'll do so. But we're just gonna test this jank deck out, see how it works. Garura's banned. Ignister might be banned. Yup, how's it going, Shadow? I just threw together a Sacred Beast Yubel deck for this. Because again, I love Sacred Beasts. I've always been a fan of Sacred Beasts, so we're just seeing how it goes. But yeah, Garura's banned. I'm not sure what fusion mean. Maybe Moo Dragon? Ignister for Lynx? I don't know. And Azamina, I don't know if I doubt any Azamina card is legal for the Legend Anthology. Hey, okay, that's pretty cool combo. Such summon a Fiend from hand or grave. Grave Squirmer isn't doing anything. But let's start with Sacred Beast stuff. Yeah, that's the thing, it's like anime decks only, which is why I can use Sacred Beast with Yubel. Or 1 monster that mentions it. Special summon, banishes cards. This can special summon from hand or grave, so no. Best non-enemy deck you give is Gusta. What's in my hand? I think I need to add Opening. Since I have Raviel in hand already, and I can get a draw too since I already have Fallen Paradise. He would think I'm playing Yubel, which is only partially correct. But yeah, let's add Chaos Summoning Beast. I could technically add the other one, but you know, Chaos Summoning Beast is good for getting my monsters out. And at least it'll have protection. Yeah, specifically from hand. Since it has the same defense as it does attack, I'll summon it in defense. just to be, you know, on the safe side. Obviously not a great turn one. I'm just summoning like a 4K vanilla body. Oh yeah, I forgot about that effect. Special summon a fiend from grave by discarding a card. Oh hey, there's Super Poly, but I can't really use it all that well unless I have a Yubel on the field. So let's set you. You just search another one. 200k, nice. So yeah, this board does nothing except for going into like a starving Venom, potentially. I need to figure out what other Super Poly targets I can add for this deck. But definitely on my follow-up turns, I can add more stuff. But Ravio is currently protected from targeting and effect destruction thanks to Fallen Paradise. Yeah, meant the orbs, yeah. What is this? Metal Flame Swordsman. Ah, loner deck. If I'm not mistaken. The Metal Morph loner deck. I can special summon this, but I don't have a fiend to special summon from my graveyard. I can't summon Ultimate Nightmare because I need the regular Yubels. I mean, yeah, I figured Blue Eyes would be good. It is an anime deck. But, you know, I prefer decks that I enjoy, like Sacred Beast. Even if they are pretty bricky at times. My question is, how does he out a 4,000 body that's untargetable and indestructible by card effects? What do? You can activate traps the turn they were set. Expect a lot of automat engines. Oh boy. Well, let's hope I can get to in future duels I can get to Awakening. Okay, he just surrenders after that. Okay. The new RDA Fiendish. Oh yeah, I saw that. Man, resonators will be eating good once they get all their support. Excuse me. I don't know if it's enough to make them meta, but it's definitely gonna make them more fun to play as a pure deck rather than slapping on Centurion. Oh boy. Bro has the Black Wings case. Pretty good hands. Yeah, let's hope. And it's been a while since I've used the word Legacy Field. I thought it would be nice to bring it back. Oh, damn. This is just all the Sacred Beasts in hand, or summoning beasts in hand, I guess. Oh, I can get 2 out with this. As long as I don't get, you know, drolled. Since Ash is banned for this festival. Or impermed. Okay. Obviously, I gotta add the continuous spell. And then I gotta add one of the Sacred Beasts to my hand with this. I guess I can add, what's his name? I'll summon Raviel first, see what I draw from Fallen Paradise before summoning Haman. Yeah. Add Ravio. Get my additional normal summon. Or I guess I do a Chaos Summoning Beast, right? Because this discards any card to special summon a Fiend. Yeah. Get my additional normal summon first. Activate to summon Ravio. And then activate Fallen Paradise, see if I draw Cerulean Skyfire, and then that'll determine whether or not I summon Haman in attack or defense. Oh, hey, would you look at that? I did. Alright, so we're summoning Haman in attack position then as a spell negate for Cerulean Skyfire. Yes, I am. I am running Awakening. But it is an in-engine card, so yeah. And then, I hope I'm not doing this wrong. Hopefully I can tribute the Dark Beckoning Beast. I just don't want it on the field. Damn. I guess it has to have attack. I just screwed myself over then. Whatever. I was hoping to tribute the Dark Beckoning Beast, but whatever. 8k untargetable. That's still pretty damn good. And then this can add a Sacred Beast for next turn. Let's add Uriah for next turn. I should have probably just... yeah. Let's add Uriah for next turn. And then I'll end. Oh, it's only till turn, okay. But even then, I would have been fine. Because I would have had a spell negate, and then Haman would have went to defense, and he couldn't attack over the Dark Beckoning Beast anyway. So I was fine anyways, not tributing. So I guess I just got greedy for no reason. Black Wings. That's annoying. And this is a mandatory effect to summon a token. And that's gonna suck. Because if he has talents, that can definitely screw me over, since this is a mandatory effect. Set into advanced campaigning, got the... yeah, I did. How's it going? Damn. I should have just left it alone. Is it a spell trap? Negate any spell trap effect, yeah. So it can negate an effect even though it's not once per turn. I don't know what to negate in this deck, honestly. They do so much summoning that it feels like using one imperm doesn't really hurt the deck at all. Blackwing Dragon. So far, he doesn't have an out to Raviel, because he can't be destroyed, thanks to Fallen Paradise. And he can't be targeted thanks to Fallen Paradise. And if he gets rid of my Fallen Paradise, I can just search another one next turn. I just don't know what to imperm in this deck. That was that Zephyros, yep. I still find it funny that in the Legendary 5Ds decks, they don't give you Zephyros. Like, they give you pretty much all the other important cards for the deck, except for Zephyros. Yep, then reactivate Whirlwind. Because it's not a hard once per turn. This targets, right? Yeah. So he can't target my Raviel to reduce it. Bora the Wicked. Send. Level. No Talents Thrustral. I think no Ash either. Yeah, no Ash. I guess I'll imperm this. I honestly don't know I gotta imperm something. I'll just imperm that. I don't know if it's a good imperm, but whatever. I just gotta make sure when he summons Armor Master or Full Armor Master, I don't activate Raviel so he can take control. Because Armor Master takes control without targeting. Yeah, I'm gonna take a lot from the Assault Dragon over Dark Beckoning Beast. That's gonna hurt. If I can get my hands on the most likely attack, I can just destroy them for the most part. And it's only on monster effect activations. Ah, that's non-targeting reduction. That's annoying. But he has to crash. Is it until the end of the turn? No, that's permanent. Okay. And he's making another one. I mean, if he destroys one, I won't take damage for the rest of the turn. Oh, wait. Oh, I just realized I just realized my HP was so low because of Piri Resmap. So yeah, I should have just kept, I should have tributed Haman. If I would have had Haman, he wouldn't have been able to attack over it, so that was my own fault. Yeah. I forgot my life points was under 4k because of Piri Resmap. But yeah, if I would have kept Haman up, I could have survived because he would have been forced to attack Haman, who has 4,000 defense. Yeah, I wanted to try tributing him, but you have to tribute a monster that has attack. You can't tribute a monster with 0 attack for Raviel's effect. Okay. Okay, this hand ain't too bad. I mean, I wish I had another Sacred Beast in my hand, but, you know. I can add one with Dark Summoning Beast once it goes to the grave, but... yeah, this is a bit... is this gonna be Galaxy Eyes? Or just rank 8 stuff? I'm standing in my, I mean, it's to be expected. I'm only running like mostly one of the Yubel cards, except for Grave Squirmer, which is like a 2 of. But all the other Yubel cards are a 1 of, like Lotus, Nightmare Pain, Nightmare Throne, Spirit. Alright, so that Tachyon counter trap is going to be annoying. Yep, there it is. Find it funny though that Fuelos is legal for this event. If I was able to get Yubel in the field though and had Super Poly, obviously it's like very situational and piece reliant, but yep, of course, Hope Harbinger because it's a number monster. I think this is just a loss at this point. All he has to do is negate my Dark Beckoning Beast, then Opening, and I have no plays. Unless I top deck a Yubel card. Like an actual like Yubel starter piece or whatever. Drag Luon. Light and Darkness. The Fusion Light. Is that freaking Fusion monster legal in this event? The Light and Darkness Fusion. If that thing is legal, I'm just going to go ahead and just go next. No, just another Xyz. Okay. Yep, Galaxy Eyes Tachyon to make the trap activatable from the hand. And that's only the start of his battle phase, not mine. So I have at least one counter trap to worry about, plus a spell negate. I'm not sure if Piri Resmap is a good idea, but might as well, right? See if he takes the bait since I already have Dark Beckoning Beast in hand. Nope, he doesn't take the bait. I don't want to risk bricking myself by adding like Chaos Summoning Beast or something. So I'm just gonna make it seem like this is my main play. He's definitely gonna negate my opening for sure. Does it negate the activation or the effect? Negate the effect, okay. So, but it gets attached anyway, so it's like, yeah. I have opening, and you can only activate one, so if he negates the effect, then yeah. Wait, oh, right. I wasn't trying to do that, I was trying to click just to see what was lighting up on his field, but apparently the game had other options. One little misclick will ruin everything. I do have Link Karibo, but that's only for level 1s specifically. And I can't even conduct my battle phase this turn by using this effect. Yeah. And that hand just wasn't that great. Could have gotten Chaos Summoning to search the field. Yeah, I could have. Did you know heroes are full power? Cool, I guess. Figured they would be. If I go first, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Obviously, going second is a bit of an issue, but, you know. The only real hand traps I have in this deck is Imperm and Fuelos. That is the... Okay, yeah. This ain't even worth trying to play through. Holy shit, this is the biggest brick I've ever seen. This is like... I'm just gonna stick around just to see if my opponent has no plays. But holy hell, what a brick. Oh, yeah. Triple D, yeah, no, that's a loss. Brave Max hand, yeah. Tell me about it. Yeah, and there was no way I was beating that deck with this hand. I'm pretty sure the odds of me opening that hand are very low. But I managed it. I play 2 of each Sacred Beast except for Uriah. Because of for the fusion spell, Dimension Fusion Destruction. So I played 2 of each Sacred Beast, but only 1 Uriah. Oh, I have Phantasmal Summoning Beast. What's this thing do? Tribute it, add Uriah, then special summon from hand whose attack equals its own defense, ignoring summoning conditions, but it cannot attack directly this turn. And then this adds the fusion spell. So as usual, start with this. If I didn't have Uriah in hand, I probably could go for Awakening here. Or not, because my opponent has Imperm or Valor. Well, that completely shuts down my turn. Yeah, this hand does nothing now. I would have liked it if Almirage was legal, but for some reason it's not. I like turning like my Dark Beckoning Beast into an Almirage, but for some reason Almirage is not legal for this event. And yeah, Ignisters. Go figure. But yeah, the biggest downside about this deck is that if your normal summon gets like Imperm or Valor, you pretty much lose. Unless you have the Ubel package to like fall back on. So yeah, I think the hand traps that are available is, I think Ghost Bell is legal. Ghost Bell, Valor, Imperm, and Fuelos are all legal. Speaking of course I draw it when I'm going first, when it doesn't matter. At least this deck can play through Fuelos, because you don't really special summon from the deck all that much. Alright, and I have to add a Sacred Beast here, because I don't have any. Yeah. I think I go with Ravia or Haman here. I think Haman is the safest Sacred Beast option. Yeah, because I have to add a Sacred Beast to summon one. God damn it. Because of course they do. I mean, I had no way to play around that. That's just a loss right there. Yeah, this deck is very susceptible to Imperm and Valor. And I don't think crossout is legal anyway, otherwise I'd be playing it. But even then, I'd still have to draw it. Another fucking brick. I have no way to summon anything. All I have is Imperm. Well, I'm not gonna take any damage, so, like, whatever. Usually when they do that, what is this, Exodia? That's the only thing I can assume this to be. Or something. Stalling to get Exodia or something. Yep. This has to be Exodia. He's going all in on Exodia. I just don't feel like sitting through this. If you have no way to stop them, they just, you know, just go on forever until they eventually get all 5 pieces, and I just don't have the time to sit around for that. Even if he didn't get it, it would have taken too long. That's literally just their whole... That's literally just the whole plan. You just watch them draw and draw and draw, and it takes like fucking 5 minutes. I'd rather just move on to the next duel rather than seeing if he's gonna draw Exodia or not. Okay, this is a little bit better. How do I add this back to my hand? I know this can be recycled. If it's in the graveyard, just tribute anything to add it back, okay. And I have Cerulean Skyfire. And then destroy, add a Ubel from deck to hand. Okay. So if anything, I can, I guess, fall back on Nightmare Pain. And I already have Opening. So I grab Chaos Summoning Beast here. But as usual, they have a hand trap. Because of course they always do. It's like no fucking surprise there. Hand traps just seem to be glued to my opponent's hand for this. Now, which one can I add here? Dark Summoning Beast, I don't have a way to summon him right now. And I can't summon Link Karibo because it needs to be a level 1. Yeah, Link Kuriboh needs to be a level 1, and I need 2 monsters to make Pentastag. This is why I like Almirage. But I guess I can still do it because I can reborn it. Yeah, if I can get it into the grave, I can reborn it. And then do something from there. I just won't have, what's it called, available. I just won't have a way to get access to freaking, Fallen Paradise. In hand or face-up field. So wait, yeah, I can just destroy the Dark Summoning Beast in my hand. Yeah, I can destroy the Dark Summoning Beast in my hand, and then reborn it by discarding Shimmering Scraper. Let's see. Should be discard Special Summon a Yubel from deck, but I don't have my additional normal summon anymore. And then, yeah. Yeah, I don't have really a way to special summon this card. Let's just grab Spirit of Yubel to add to my hand. Activate you. Discard Shimmering Scraper. Summon back Dark Summoning Beast, and then we summon Haman. We summon it in attack this time, since we actually have Cerulean Skyfire to negate a spell. And then I can add another Sacred Beast on my following turn. Yeah. Dark Summoning Beast, banish. I'll add Raviel for next turn. And then Shimmering Scraper can tribute this. So yeah, we'll tribute the Dark Beckoning Beast. Just in case he tries to go, just in case he tries to do anything. That way, only monster on my field is Haman. And you know what's funny? Technically, if I wanted to properly summon Haman, I could. I could properly summon Haman thanks to these cards. Of course, just all board breakers. Why do they just always have board breakers? Oh, great, Ancient Gears. Okay, that doesn't stop... That doesn't stop Yubel from activating during the battle phase. I mean, I guess so, yeah. If there's nothing that prevents me from activating during the battle phase, then I guess I can summon Spirit of Yubel, since she can't be destroyed by battle. I don't know, probably. Chaos Giant is probably legal. I mean, I wouldn't see why it wouldn't be. I don't think it tells me. Ah, okay. Can I activate monster effects during the battle phase? Yeah, that's game. Banishing materials from field or grave. And it can make up to 3 attacks. But, you know, my opponents just seem to always draw the perfect out. Valor or Imperm for my Summoning Beast, and then double back row board breakers. I'm just getting pit against everyone who has just the perfect out to my board, but I guess he had no way to break through it. I'm guessing maybe he just didn't have a way to do it. I can check his deck list to see if it's legal. It probably is. Didn't have enough mats? Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's probably legal. Jesus Christ, that loss ratio. Yeah, he does have it, but, you know. Even running Aggregator, for what? Level 9. Does he even have a way to properly summon this thing? Or is he... How does he mill this thing? How does he mill Aggregator? Or is it just in there for no reason? This is just there, yeah. Can I, like, make a decent board this time without having my plays get disrupted by an Imperm or Valor? Probably not. And of course it looks like someone disconnected because he lost the coin toss. Go figure. Nope, still loading, just took a while. For some reason. Alright. One Summoning Beast, I have Dark Beckoning Beast. And I could technically add Chaos Summoning Beast here. And just hope that this works. Let's start with this. I don't think they have a way to stop Piri Reef's map. So it's like, whatever there. But yeah, usually if Dark Beckoning Beast gets negated, you pretty much lose. And if I really wanted to, I could just summon it. Yeah, I think Droll might be legal. I don't know, I'll have to check. I'm taking such a huge risk. Dark Beckoning Beast is like the biggest choke point of this deck. Okay. No response. Definitely need opening here, right? Yeah. And then add a Raya or a monster that mentions it. So this adds a Sacred Beast or a monster that mentions it. And I still have an additional normal summon. Let's add Dark Summoning Beast. And additionally normal summon Chaos Summoning Beast. I just gotta pray I don't get nibbed, because yeah, you make just enough summons to play into Nibiru, which is the scary part. Let's just go ahead and put you in defense. I'm not expecting to draw Cerulean Skyfire since it's a 1-of in my deck. And before I activate, let me go ahead and activate Dark Summoning Beast before I activate, because then I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to activate opening if I activated Chaos Summoning Beast now. And this should be my last summon. And I'm not making the mistake of trying to get rid of Dark Beckoning Beast because I don't need to. Or yeah, I'll need to activate Ravia this time because I don't need to. Haman is in defense. And I drew more. Okay. Let's just hope that'll be enough. It probably won't be, but whatever. I don't need to add Uriah here. So I can use opening again to summon Phantasmal Summoning Beast. And then special summon like Uriah or whatever. Ah, triple D again. Okay, that's annoying. I think Awakening would go hard here. Well, it definitely would, but unless I hard open it, you know, I don't really have. My only way to search it is with opening, and I need to get more Sacred Beasts on the field. I need 2 Sacred Beasts to even have the effect of Awakening to pretty much skill drain the opponent. I'm pretty sure he has a way to negate or get over this. You know, he has what is it, their new boss monster, Arc Crisis or whatever, which I'm pretty sure has 4,000 attack. But again, he can't attack anything except for Haman. He's forced to attack into He can't attack anything except for Haman. He can just forego the battle phase, but yeah. If he deals with like Fallen Paradise, then they'll be targetable. But then, of course, non-target removal. Doesn't like Arc Crisis have like a full field like negate or something? Or is it a full field destroy? I think it's a negate. Zark is a full field wipe, and I think Arc Crisis is like a full field negate. Yeah, so yeah, Arc Crisis can deal with this board easily, and of course, Dark Beckoning Beast is in the scale, so he can just attack over it. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Negate the effects of all face-up monsters. And it can attack all monsters. So yeah, if he summons Arc Crisis, yeah, I'm dead. Because he just negates the field and attacks over Dark Beckoning Beast and I lose. Don't think you know. Is this a loner? I was wondering, is this a? I think this is a loner deck, if I'm not mistaken, right? So yeah, maybe just picked up the loner and doesn't know how pendulums work. Because reading is hard for the average Yu-Gi-Oh player. If I can get my hands... Xyz? Wave King Caesar, yeah. It's the best loner, but nobody understands Triple D. Yeah, I assumed they wouldn't. He probably doesn't even know that he can't attack any of my monsters except for Haman. Thinking he can probably just, you know, get some good damage on Dark Beckoning Beast. But again, yep, I knew it. He thinks he can attack over Dark Beckoning Beast. Watch, his card's gonna like lift up and then it's gonna set back down. Either that, he's just gonna skip the battle phase entirely. But yeah, if oh yeah, just skips it. But if I had All Mirage, I could just turn this into an All Mirage. Oh well, there's Awakening. So there's that. I don't really... Let's just go for the draw, too. See what I draw into. What is this? Quick effect, detach at the end of the battle phase this turn. That will destroy this turn. And then special summon. Take 1k damage, whatever. And doesn't he burn for 1k with these? Yeah. Even if I don't kill him, his continuous spells will. Well, there's Spirit. She doesn't do anything, though. Yeah, because why not? Up in there, Shimmering Scraper. Okay. So, we are going to do a thing. Doesn't have any battle phase negates, right? Yeah. big boost. Yeah, probably. Maybe I should cut all the Sacred Beasts down. I think I'll do that. Cut the other 2 Sacred Beasts down to just 1 copy. But yeah, I'm literally running only 1 of each Bell card. That's literally it. Just 1 of each Bell. I guess I can cut the other Sacred Beasts down to 1 instead of 2. No, it's just there to fill in the extra deck. And have more defensive options, you know? It's not necessary, but I feel like it would be, you know, nice. Like, Spirit of Yubel can be, like, defensive if I would die, because, you know, if he attacks, you know, I can summon her. Prevent me from losing. But yeah, I feel like I should just cut Haman and Raviel just to 1. Again, my only reasoning for running multiples is for Dimension Fusion Destruction. That's my only reason for running multiples. That way I can still have some Sacred Beasts on the field if I make Armatile, you know? That was my only reasoning for running them at more than 1. But that rounds out my deck to about 40, so we'll see. I don't know, I might cut Fuelos just to add like more stuff. But yeah, there's not really much else I can add in terms of like hand traps or board breakers. I could add Valor if I wanted to, replace I think I'll do that. Replace Fuelos with Valor. In case I want to, like, when I eventually have to go second, you know, might help me survive a bit more. So we'll see how that works out. I did say this was a jank deck anyway, so it is kind of what Yubel used in the anime when she had someone's freaking body possessed. Was it Jessie? Was she using Sacred Beast when she possessed Jessie? I don't remember. Or was she using a different deck? I think she was using Sacred Beast when she had Jessie possessed. But man, the fact that his hand dies so quickly. She definitely used the Sacred Beast in the anime. So, Grave Squirmer can summon then destroy himself, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, gotta add... I think I have to add Dark Summoning here. Well, obviously, opening first, and then Dark Summoning Beast. Team 5D's King the Nerd. If I actually had like Phantom of Yubel in hand, then yeah, but you know, I don't. If I really wanted to, I could summon Uriah because I have Hyper Blaze. That way I can at least get what's it called? What's its name? It's a risky play, but you know what? Uriah hardly gets summoned. If I lose, I lose. It's like, whatever. I want to at least get my hands on Fallen Paradise. It might be a greedy play, but, you know, it is what it is. I wish I would give the Sacred Beast animations, though. If I special summon Grave Squirmer, what does he do? Nothing. He does nothing. From hand or grave. Has to be 0 attack from hand or grave. Okay. Doge animations when they get alt arts, if they ever get alt arts. If I draw into like a Phantom of Yubel or something, or just even a regular Yubel, that'd be cool. Probably gonna regret my words there. Yeah, Piri Reese map does nothing, so yeah. Discard a card, add to your hand or special summon. Yeah, ignoring its summoning conditions. Played against a hero, didn't even know what he was doing. Yeah, makes sense. You're always gonna get those people eventually. And then for only each continuous trap in the grave. So this will put him at like what? Oh, it's only attack. I should have set him in. Damn, he only gains attack, but no, he gains defense thanks to this. Okay, Odd Eyes. So he'll gain only 2k defense, but I think he'll have 3k attack if he was in attack position. But obviously, you know, considering he has 0 attack and defense right now, I just went with that option. What? Uriah has an alt art? Really? And this only activates during the battle phase. Yeah, and only when an attack is declared using them. Ah, yep, there it is. It's pretty much combo from there. Let me just turn my toggle off for now. Does this have like the protection effect like the other ones do? If they're destroyed, I take no damage. No, that's only Cerulean Skyfire. Okay. But yeah, this deck is very heavily piece reliant. Okay. Using as an Xyz material, using its rank as a 4 level. I remember that from the anime. Between summon level, pendulum summon between levels 4 and toggle on. Pretty sure he's going to try to go for, no, he's going for that, okay. Why go for that? I thought he would try to get rid of Uriah, but it's like, whatever. Well, if I get to the main phase, if I can get to the main phase when I'm activating his back row, I can just pop it and he can't respond to it. Yeah, target one set, spell trap, destroy it, and the opponent cannot activate it. So if I can get to the main phase, I'm good to go. Standby. Main, cool. He can't respond now. Spiritual Swords, okay. He had a response. Okay. First, let's draw 2. Banish it from a grave. Your opponent's monsters cannot attack directly. That's fine. What is he doing? Oh, just okay, not being able to attack directly. That's fine. I could just technically, if I really wanted to, I could just Raviel beat him down. Oh, there's Nightmare Throne. But I don't think I need to do that. I think now I actually get Awakening if he survives. Yeah, let's just grab Awakening since I can. Well, no. First, I need yeah, I can just wait. Hold on. Which one grabs? This is specifically a monster, so yeah, I grab Awakening with Dark Beckoning Beast. and I use opening. And I use opening to get freaking Chaos Summoning Beast. I think. Yeah. I need a... Well, technically I don't need a way to destroy these. I can just eventually Ravio tribute them. Or Haman, I mean, not Ravio. Jesus. I get their names mixed up sometimes. Not being able to attack directly is fine. I can't attack directly, but I can at least, you know, dump a continuous trap or whatever for this. But I feel like I would just want to deal as much damage as I can. Because this, yeah. On the field, number of face-up traps on the field and in the graveyards. So, yeah. I think I just go for Ravio, dealing as much damage as possible. And then I just set my Awakening and then just go from there, and then he's pretty much checkmated from there. Set. You know what? Just to bait him into attacking Uriah, I'll put him into attack. And then, you know, flip this immediately. That way I gain life points per summon. And he's under basically skill drain. And before you know, he has like just Feather Duster or something. Pretty much gotta do this right away so you get life points off of their normal summon. Yeah, it is annoying once you have two Sacred Beasts on the field. Skill drain and you gain life points for every monster they summon, yeah. And it'll be negating everything. Yeah, I'm getting life points for both of those monsters. All three of those monsters. How much life points is this? 7,000 life points just from that. And when they're both negated because of Awakening. It feels mean once you get it set up. But you very rarely get this play off turn one. And then this doubles battle damage, but it's negated. Or it's only activated effects. So yeah, activate. It negates activated effects, but not continuous effects. So he technically still has his double battle damage thing. Bro, come on, you're trying. It doesn't. Plus, they can't be destroyed by card effects. They can't be destroyed because of the Fallen Paradise. Yeah, it's a shame. I want him to try to attack Uriah just so I can flip up Hyper Blaze. He is. I am running double Awakening, so yeah. Because of Awakening. When I have at least one Sacred Beast on the field, Awakening gives me life points equal to the monster's attack when summoned. So each monster he summons